You have to stop falling for money traps. Stop falling for economic traps. Stop being bribed. Stop allowing people to bribe you and take you off your focus. Reason why is because you have to find value in yourself. Started this channel a long time ago, and the idea was to help people make an extra $200 to $300 a month. Why? Why was that my message? Why is that still my message? Why am I telling people to get started by making an extra $200 to $300 a month? Well, whether it takes you 6 months to get there, 2 years to get there, 3 years to get there, 1 month to get there. I don't care how long it takes you. Step by step, get yourself to a point where you make an extra $200 to $300 a month, and I'll tell you why. It's better if you can do it in a short period of time of a month to 6 months, because I've said this already. Our perception is screwed up from the bottom. A lot of people live paycheck to paycheck, and they don't know how to get themselves out of that situation. I've told people many times that I've actually experienced being homeless before. So I would know how to take myself out of a really bad situation, which I've done many times in my life. I've taken myself out of a really bad situation and put myself in a good one. By not asking people for help, I had to unplug my mind from the usual concept that most people have. I had to unplug. I had to take the earbuds out. I had to stop listening to the conceptions that most people try to implant within the software that they were trying to upload in my brain. The software that says you have to take this path to get to this place. It was all a lie. And I'm here to tell you right now to empower you on this channel. If you choose to subscribe, and if you choose to comment below, hit that like button too. To get yourself to a point where you can systematically make a few $100s a month. Sometimes this will take drastic measures. I talked about stuff like this, bottle returns. This was the way that I did it the fastest. I was able to do it right away. Do you know what kind of mindset it takes to just go out there and collect bottles and cans? What about on your days off from work? You can't wake up in the morning, go and collect some bottles and cans out of your house and everywhere else, ask your neighbors if they have some, knock on doors, go make yourself some money, walk away with $50 to $100 that same day? Or what if you have 2 days off in a row and you make $50, $50? Next week you do the same thing and you do it again, and then you get repetitious and you continue to keep doing it. You can do it with just that alone. I've done it before. But what are some other ways to do it? Some of these ways are going to expire soon. I used to do the Craigslist hustle, sell items on Craigslist. That's the fastest way to do it. If you have a valuable thing that you don't use anymore that you want to get rid of, boom, you sell that one thing. Maybe you want to buy some items to resell on Craigslist or eBay. Maybe you should write an ebook, sell it on Amazon. I've done that before too. Maybe you want to create a YouTube channel, get some followers, and monetize your channel. That could happen as well. Start a consulting business, start a lawn care business. On the side, get 3 or 4 customers. Every couple of weeks you can cut their grass. That's how you make an extra $200 to $300 a month. Starting a business, using your money to invest. You can even get a higher paying job, use that money, take some of that money and invest it in the market. You could save up some money, buy a rental property, and make an extra $200 to $300 a month, short of the mortgage, what the profit ratio is. You could do any of these things. This is America. This is the one thing I say. Understand the system for which you live in. This system, you have to understand it. That's the way that you benefit. You got to be very careful what you do when you are being bribed. You have to take the message and understanding of the system you live in and try to figure out how to benefit in it. Because once you've taken upon yourself to get bribed into a philosophy that you are entitled to something, Like I hear some of these conversations, I saw a kid, he told me, no, he didn't tell me, he was talking to someone, and I questioned him. He was talking to somebody, he said he had nothing saved, and that he's going to school, and it costs $17,000 a semester. I asked him, I was like, hey, I don't mean to be bugging you and stuff like that, but how exactly are you going to pay for that? He told me he didn't know. He told me he had a right to go to school. Now, I don't want to get into any political discussion, but I'm thinking about fiscally here. It wouldn't matter if you were a Republican or Democrat, or what you're going through, or maybe you're in a lot of school debt. But maybe you have an opportunity to understand this now. Now, I had a situation where I had my wages being garnished because of a debt collector before. And this hurt me really bad because I needed my money to live. And right at that moment, I found a way to hack myself and to make it extra money. And then it didn't affect me anymore. So that was my response. How are you responding? Because there are so many ways to do something. You might be able to open up a business and make $1 million. See, some of us, we start thinking from the bottom, and we start thinking that we can't achieve something because it seems like it's not attainable. This young person, for me questioning him, could have created something of value that he could use to pay off his school loans when that time comes. I asked him a simple question. How do you plan on paying that off? Now, if he accepts that question, the way that I think he'll accept that question, he'll do something about it. I've seen people respond in many different ways to different events, even some of them being traumatic. I'm not saying that everyone's equal, but don't you know that making at least a small amount of extra $200 to $300 a month can change your life, can change your life forever. It could change your life dramatically. You can do this. With such a small amount, you can change your life. Trust me. Think about it. $300 a month. What is 1,200 times 3? That's that much. Woo. Think about it. And then imagine investing that income and making even more. Where you'll be at in 20 years. That's all I got for you. Enjoy, subscribe to the channel, like the video. Comment below. Tell me what you think. Make an extra $200 to $300 a month.